Welcome to the OTOP series, and it stands for One Target, One Purpose. On every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time or Hong Kong time, we're going to share with you one very potential counter that could come from all over the world, any exchanges around the world. Alright, it could be a stock market, it could be FX, or it could be ETF, it could be a futures product, it could be anything. So stay tuned with us. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Lock on to us, subscribe, and I shall be back. Hi everyone out there, welcome to the OTOP 94, and this is for the week 23rd in the month of May, year 2022. Alright, as usual this week on Monday morning 9 a.m. we are going to share with you another counter which is pretty good on the timing that you could be looking for. Alright, OTOP 94, and straight away we're going to start now. Well, a quick revision. Alright, on last Friday, Dow Jones actually opened with a loss of more than 200 points, but upon closing right before the weekend, and the Dow Jones actually recovered and gained 8 points, as you can see here, and S&P 500 was up less than 1 point, while Nasdaq was down 33 points. And did you know that sometime last week on last Wednesday, Dow Jones was down more than 1,100 points, and the whole US market sentiment is now currently submerging in the fear of rate hike, as the Federal Reserve Chairman Powell commented last week that he will continue to back up interest rate hike this year until the inflation comes down. But anyway, well, I think the overall market sentiment here in the US Dow Jones is still pretty bearish. All right, despite some traders are trying to pick long and trying to fish the bottom, and this is exactly what we are talking about today in OTOP 94. All right, stay tuned, and we shall be sharing with you where the Dow Jones is going. Okay, on the other side, let's take a look at the gold prices on last week, and the closing price was $1,845 per ounce. Okay, on the spot gold, and well, gold prices is still considered pretty firm. All right, it is not really plunging, although the US dollar index has climbed up to the region of 103 to 105, but spot gold prices, we target the support will be strong at $1,800 per ounce, which is 1800, and there's a high chance that the gold prices, it could be coming down to test this support again this week or next week. All right, before the end of May. Before the end of May. And the WTI crude prices have been moving strong. All right, last week trading in the range from 105 to 115. Okay, 105 US dollars per barrel up to 115 US dollars per barrel. And in fact, we are looking for crude oil prices to stay firm, and it might be going even higher towards the month end of May as well as in June. All right, so what are we going to talk about this week in OTOP 94? And that's for the week 23rd May year 2022. Very quickly, let's take a look again at last week. Right, a quick revision at what we covered last week. All right, last week, that's for OTOP 93, and we are talking about the beyond mid trading in Nasdaq. All right, last week we did encourage well, some attempt to buy in below $30. All right, if it goes down to 27 or 26 or even 25, anyway, I still think it's a good buy. Although the prices were trading lower, okay, on Friday close, this counter settled at $24.37, but we are still recommending a hold. All right, don't be discouraged, because there is a very limited downside room, and there could be a good and quick recovery starting from June, moving to July or even August. All right, so anywhere in this price region, all right, even though if it goes down to $20, I still think this could be a good hold for beyond mid. So for those people, as long as you are getting anything below $30 US for this counter, I think, well, that's a good hold, and don't be despair and don't be worried. Okay, this week again, OTOP 94, what we're going to share with you guys. First of all, let's take a look at the Dow Jones. All right, Dow Jones. If we look at this Dow Jones, all right, well, the sentiment has been bearish. And if you look at this, well, people are starting to feel that 31,000, okay, is a good support here, but I doubt so. All right, we beg to differ. So we strongly encourage traders, do not try to fish bottom at 31,000, or even try to buy below 31,000, or even at 30,000 here, because well, looking at the triple crossing of the EMA 420 and 200 earlier part, starting from the 24th April, you would think that the market has got more room to go down. Okay, this is 30,000. If you find there is a support here, okay, or it may even go down to 30,000 in the near future. All right, just another 2 weeks. Okay, sorry, another 1.5 weeks before June. All right, we are another 7 market days to go before the end of May, before we turn into June. So these 7 market days, well, if you ask me, I would think there is a very, very, very high probability that Dow Jones would dip to 30,000 before it turns up. But exactly where's the bottom, I can't tell. It could be maybe 29 or 29,500. But definitely this is not the right time to pick bottom now, okay, for the component stock, so hang on to it. But well, so if you ask me on the Dow Jones, since it's coming down, what can we be looking at? Component stocks are definitely out. All right, component stocks and blue chips are out. And we want to introduce an inverse ETF on Dow Jones that you could be watching. Very interesting in this week. All right, so if Dow Jones coming down, what are we going to look at? Well, this is exactly OTOP 94 this week we're going to show. All right, Dow Jones, go to this counter called the S down. This is a 3 times leverage inverse ETF on Dow Jones. All right, and the full name is ProShares ProShares Ultra Pro Short Dow Jones study trading in New York Stock Exchange. All right, if we look at this, well, this chart itself, okay, we are expecting the market to go a little bit higher from this range of $36.70, and the top side it could be anywhere $41, which I mentioned earlier. With another balance of 7 market days in May, well, if Dow Jones were to go down further, and this S down could be going higher on the inverse correlations. All right, so this week, OTOP 94 for the week 23rd May year 2022 is about S down. So take a look at this counter this week. All right, it'll be good if anyway you can pick at $36 on Monday if you can find. Okay, on tonight, Monday, if you can find a good entry price. All right, this is the DW World Equity Time. And every Monday morning, don't forget about us. OTOP is right here, and we always share with you on good selection of stocks or ETF. Thank you for staying with us, and come back next week. Bye-bye.